The big question I have for you, Serena, and that's kind of a sampling of it. Do you expect any kind of legal consequences, either criminal or civil, for David Copperfield after the release of this expose by The Guardian?
It would require the cooperation of each of the women in order for a civil or criminal lawsuit to be pursued. So if they are telling, a tell all to a magazine or a newspaper, but they're not pursuing charges, then it's going to be quite unlikely that we're going to see anything come of it. But at the same token, if they are looking for justice, or if they're looking for some sort of either compensation or some sort of jail time for David Copperfield, they're going to have to pursue it in the courts. And at that point, they are going to have to face cross examination and examination of their credibility. That's right. And it's very difficult. I mean, there are people who don't say what happened to them for a long time because of shame, embarrassment, fear of retaliation, or fear that they're not going to be believed. We see this all of the time. It's called a delayed outcry. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're not credible, but at the same time, it does sometimes make it that much harder for, let's say, a prosecutor to move forward with a criminal case, because the evidence, if it had existed back then, is no longer there. It's just usually the testimony of this woman or these women.